Hey guys, this is Huntin for Games. Final Fantasy XIV's first expansion, Heavensward, has been officially released, bringing with it 3 new jobs for players to level and party with. I've managed to get some time with all 3 of them, and each brings a great mix of the old and the new. With the new jobs comes an interesting twist, however. After obtaining them, you're immediately promoted to level 30 and provided with all the job abilities to that point. Having 0 experience with the job before that, it can prove to be a bit of a stumbling block going from 0 to 60 in an entirely fresh hotbar of actions. To help ease the transition, here's an introduction to the first few levels of Astrologian, the new healer from Heavensward. After entering Ishgard, your first introduction to the Heavensward content, you can immediately start following any sign that says Astro something. It's probably the right direction. In the pillars, you can see the Astrologian symbol on the map, which you can get to you by using the Athenaeum Astrologicum Aetherite, if you have it, to talk to the Astrologian inside to obtain your Astroglobe by finishing the astronomical quest. You're sent on a mission to find some missing travelers, Astrologians of great renown. On this journey, you determine to be the fated adventurer seen in the stars, and a future as an Astrologian awaits you. Remember to bring a few pieces of level 30 healing equipment, however, as once you're out in South Shroud, you'll immediately don your new weapon and have to finish the quest as a budding Astrologian. Once that's complete, it behaves just like any other job. New quests every 5 levels that provide a new ability, each at 35, 40, 45, 50, until 50 when you start doing them every 2 levels, 52, 54, 56, etc. I've only made it the first few levels in, so the job is sure to change by the time it's level 60. Take this understanding with a grain of salt, as it's more of an introductory guide to the abilities you start with. Pre-Heavensward, there were 2 styles of healing, from White Mage and Scholar. White Mage provided higher burst healing ability with spike cures that could bring a player back from the brink in no time. Scholar provided more of a defensive side to healing, with many heals providing a small shield to protect from the future attacks. And of course, the Fairy healing through any other actions currently being taken. Astrologian enters the fray sort of in between the 2, with stances that allow you to either add a regen effect to your heals, more towards the White Mage side, or a defensive shield, which is similar to how Scholar performs. Being able to switch between the 2 provides a useful flexibility to the job. When not healing, White Mage and Scholar both provide additional DPS. Scholar probably edges White Mage out in this area due to additional DPS options, better mana sustain, and the Fairy continuing to heal when the Scholar casts damage-related spells. This is where Astrologian differs the most, as instead of increased damage dealing options, Astrologian provides the card buffing system. By drawing cards, the Astrologian can provide buffs to themselves or other players of their choosing. The balance provides an increase in damage to the player. The bowl reduces damage taken, the arrow increases attack speed, which affects spell casting speed, ability use speed, and auto attack. The spear reduces recast time by 20%, and the final 2, the ewer and the spire, refresh MP or TP. Abilities such as Royal Road, which is at level 35, Spread at 40, or Shuffle at 45 allow you to reject a card to enhance your next drawn, save a card for later, or redraw entirely. But until those are obtained, you're kind of stuck with the card you drew. All this drawing and reshuffling is going to take some time, so it's a good thing Astrologian gets light speed, which makes cast times instant for the next 10 seconds. This drops damage done by spells down 25%, so its biggest benefit is the additional time to perform actions in between heals. As for the heals themselves, there's Benefic, which is a standard low MP heal, Helios, the AoE, Essential Dignity, which is an instant cast that raises in potency to lower the target's HP, and Benefic 2, a stronger version of Benefic. Later, Astrologian gets the aspected single and multi-target heals. These will be the versions that are affected by whichever stance is currently employed. Level 30 and below heals are unchanged, however. There are a few other support abilities that come into play, like Luminous Ether, which reduces enmity generated and adds a refresh for MP, Ascend, which is the standard raise, and Exalted Detriment, which removes a debuff from the player. Stella is an attack that provides a heavy effect, and later there's Disable, which will reduce the potency of the enemy's next action. For better or worse, Astrologian suffers from the same issue I had with White Mage in solo play. There's really not much to do. Scholar benefits from a large array of damage-dealing abilities, but Astrologian essentially just has the damage over time ability Combust, and White Mage's Arrow from the cross class, and then the standard damage attack. Later there are level 2 versions of both those spells, but the flow is essentially the same. The support utility and all-around healing capability more than make up for this in parties, but playing alone, in my opinion, can be a little dull. I'm interested to get some more time with the support aspect of Astrologian, however. The card system seems fun and forces you to think quickly about how best to use whatever buff has appeared. I think this will only continue to get more interesting as more options for how to change the card are provided at higher levels. My hope is that these buffs provide a tangible benefit to the party and will make Astrologian as useful a party member as Scholar or White Mage. That we probably won't know until more in-game content at level 60 has been added, and the inevitable first few balancing patches have been pushed out to further equalize the jobs. But so far, the job seems to have a solid foundation. As always, thanks for watching. Like the video if you liked it, and please subscribe for more videos on new content. I'll have more Heavensward stuff coming as I continue to progress through the expansion. Thanks for watching.